Hello and welcome. Don't expect anything in your life to change if you are allowing your circumstances to control how you think and feel. One of the ways that you can find out if you are allowing your circumstances to control the way you think and feel is the next time that you feel upset about something or not happy about something, if you ask yourself the question, where did this upset come from? If you immediately jump to something outside of yourself, if you jump to this person said this thing or did this thing and that's what's upsetting me, or this circumstance that I am living in, that is what is upsetting me. If you go there, you are misunderstanding who you are and you are misunderstanding how life works. And even a realization of that is a huge shift. Because as we begin to see that we are actually, it's our thoughts and feelings that create the circumstances that we live in. It's not our circumstances that control how we think and feel. And when we live from a place of believing that that is the case, believing that's how that works, we live at that state of consciousness. We live in a victim state. Once we begin to see the way life truly works, that is actually the way that we are thinking and feeling that is creating our circumstances, that opens something up inside us. It changes something within us. And we begin to see ways of coming out of our victim consciousness. We move from that state of consciousness. And whatever state of consciousness that we are living in that moment, we will always see outpictured in the world the effects of that state of consciousness. When we move to a different state of consciousness, the world, what we see outside of us, will be entirely different, because we can only ever see the effect, see what happens through us from that state of consciousness. We create through, that's why we see the world not as the world is, we see the world as we are. So just beginning to get curious and look in that direction changes something. It moves us out of that victim consciousness, and we can no longer see the effects of that. We can no longer be at the mercy of the effects of that. And this is true in all ways. You know, if we drop down in levels of consciousness, we can't see those wonderful things that were in our life at a certain state of consciousness. So it's a really good thing to begin to notice states of consciousness and begin to see that you have it within you to change from one state of consciousness to another. Now, this takes understanding and practice. A little bit like if you were going to run a marathon, you're not going to go from sitting on your sofa one day to running a marathon the next day. You're going to have to practice. You're going to have to put some effort in. And this is exactly the same. It is absolutely within you. It is absolutely, there is nobody on this planet who can't learn to do this, but it is something that you will have to put practice in and learn to do, to see what level of consciousness that you are at and begin to recognize states and move at will between those states. So have some fun with that, and please feel free to leave comments on this video. At the moment, I'm doing something called 365 Days of Cracking Creation, where we're deeply delving into this. You know, what is possible for us? What can we do? How can we create a life and a world that we absolutely love? We're having a ton of fun in there, and I would absolutely love you to join us. So if you're interested in that, the link to find out more will be under here. A link to connect with me a little bit more will be under this video. It'll be great to know you more and have you join in with us. Take care, have a wonderful day, and I will be back and see you somewhere soon. Bye for now.